Coming up on the Geeky Gals.
Okay, next theory is Matilda is actually a stealth X-Men movie.
Hey guys, it's Ashley,
And Macy.
and this is the Geeky Gals.
Sorry we haven't posted for 2 weeks. That's Ashley's fault.
One, I was sick, and then the other one, I wanted to do it, but Macy said no because she wanted to go to bed early.
No.
Plus other things.
Yeah, we were kind of like in an argument that day, and we didn't want to record when we were in a bad mood.
So we saved you guys that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to hear us be really rude, so.
We're back with a really good episode, hopefully.
And we promise
We'll do it consistently now.
we said this last time, but we actually mean it this time because we came up with a schedule that works better. And I even set reminders on my phone so we will not forget. Because sometimes we just end up forgetting.
Yeah.
It's too late.
But today we're going to be doing...
Marvel conspiracy theories.
And I came up with this fantastic episode.
Oh, she did it on the spot.
I don't know
She was
why.
just like, let's do like Marvel conspiracy theories. I was like, oh, why haven't we even thought of this before? So, yeah, it's going to be so fun.
Yeah, and we have nothing prepared, so we're just going to Google them and see what pops up.
Don't tell them that.
Why not?
Because we sound like hooligans.
We sound like hooligans?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what those are.
Because you're like, we're not prepared at all. We just sat down in our mother's basement. That's the vibe.
Oh my gosh, dude. No one, I don't think they care.
Well, now they do.
Yeah,
Right.
because it made them care.
My knee is falling asleep. Okie dokie.
I'm slouching.
Do you have any updates since we haven't recorded for 2 weeks? Well, What If ended.
Oh, yeah.
We should do an episode on What If because I feel like there's a lot to talk about.
This is really good. It was really good.
So, actually, yeah, we're going to do an episode. I don't know when it's going to be, but it'll be soon.
I mean, Hawkeye is coming out next week. Just kidding. No, next month.
Yeah, I was like,
So is Eternals.
yeah, I'm really excited for that, actually. Yeah.
What's with all the awkward silence?
Oh, I got a lightsaber. It's really dope, actually.
It's actually on right now.
If you want to see it, I'll probably be posting a thing on my Pinterest, maybe, of it. I'm not sure. But if you want to go follow my Pinterest, just Hey It's Mace.
I have pictures too, but it's not as cool as hers.
Yeah,
Because I don't post anything.
mine's for my YouTube channel. That's the only reason. It's basically like an Instagram for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instagram when you have Pinterest.
Pinterest is the bomb.
Oh yeah. That's anything you want and more.
Should we just move on?
Yep.
To the episode? Okay, we're going to take a break and do our ad, though. So please listen to it. I'm just kidding. You don't have to. But if you do, we'll love you forever.
If you don't, no. Just kidding.
Okay, I call reading first.
Fine.
So, this one says, and I don't understand this one because I kind of read the first one in advance and I need your help. It says, S.H.I.E.L.D. didn't make a mistake by playing the wrong baseball game when Steve Rogers woke up in Captain America: The First Avenger. They did it on purpose because they were testing him.
Oh.
What's the baseball game?
So, I think it's the end credit scene of Captain America: The First Avenger.
When he wakes up, right?
Uh-huh.
Where's the baseball game?
So they're on the radio, it's playing a baseball game because he's like and then he realizes, he's like, I was here at this game. Because it's like the wrong baseball game. And then he goes out and finds out like he woke up like.
Oh. Yeah, I remember that scene. I just don't remember the baseball thing.
Yeah. It's just saying like, he was like, I was here at this game. That's a good one, I think.
It said, so I think S.H.I.E.L.D. played an old baseball game on purpose because they wanted to make sure the original super soldier was still entirely with it. If he hadn't noticed that the date had already passed, it would have been cause for concern. What do you mean? Huh, okay. Do you agree or disagree with this? I feel
agree.
like I somewhat agree. I feel like it'd be reasonable, but I don't know. Like,
I feel like, yeah, it's probably like a reasonable thing. Like they were testing him to see if he would like realize, I guess, or maybe it was honestly just a mistake. Because how the fetch are they supposed to know how, like, if he was at the game? Like,
that's true. Like, how are they supposed to?
It could be either, but that's like a theory.
Okay,
My turn.
Yes, you get. Don't read all of this, by the way. Only read like bold and like some other things you see.
The reason why everyone in Guardians of the Galaxy sounds like they're in a PG-13 film is because we're hearing all of the dialogue through Peter Quill's Universal Translator.
Also, I don't understand. It is a PG-13 film, though. So what do you mean it sounds like PG-13? I need explanation.
Sorry, my theory is that there's a reason why the language in both movies in the franchise feels incredibly juvenile. I believe that it's because we're actually hearing it all the way Peter Quill hears it through his Universal Translator, which is mentioned on screen in the first movie's mugshot scene. Let's see. He likely didn't speak any earthbound languages, such his language, and all the language he heard is stunted that of a preteen boy. Additionally, any profanity he knows likely would come from movies and TV shows he saw before he was kidnapped. I don't get it.
What if that's just his personality?
Translator implant in neck.
Sorry.
Gosh, tell your friends to be quiet.
Translator implant in neck. So what does it mean? He can hear everyone's languages?
Yeah. It's like even if they're speaking different language, it comes like... But that wouldn't make sense because it's just translating what they say. Not like Peter Quill's like slang.
Also, yeah. I feel like, because he was only in there like 80s, 90s, and then he went to space. I feel like that's all he knows is 80s and 90s stuff.
Obviously, because he has a Walkman.
Okay, I kind of disagree. But I don't even actually understand this.
I kind of get where you're going from, but I don't know. I don't think so.
We're hearing all of the dialogue through
Peter Quill's perspective. Through what Peter Quill thinks they're saying.
That's weird.
That's a really out of the box idea.
I don't know.
Are you new Rockstars level?
Oh my gosh. Okay, next. This one cracks me up. I just barely saw it. Matilda is actually a stealth X-Men movie.
What?
It says, this one's a little out there, but stay with me. I think Matilda is actually the daughter of... Oh, freak. People are going to kill me. Moriah MacTaggart. People are like, you are...
butchering this name.
I'm sorry. But I do know Charles Xavier, so I promise I know who he is. I don't know who he is. I haven't seen X-Men for a while.
I haven't seen X-Men at all.
I saw X-Men when I was like 8, so don't come at me.
I've seen bits and pieces.
So, you know who Charles Xavier is, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's X-Men show.
From the X-Men movies. She has the same hair color as what's-her-face and telekinetic powers like Xavier.
Excuse me.
I don't understand this, though, because, like, it's not a Marvel movie.
Maybe these are... I mean, good idea. But I don't think so.
It's not a Marvel movie, though. Like,
I don't think so, honey.
Oh, my goodness. I think it's just, you know, like, because Roald Dahl made the movie. I mean, the book, so...
Conspiracy theory.
Okay, well...
Mm-hmm.
I don't really understand that one.
Peter Parker's ability to create and repair his own high-quality costumes in the original Spider-Man trilogy are just another faucet.
Don't, you're gonna pop the mic.
I have horrible grammar skills.
I don't know how to say that. Okay.
Of his
Vacay.
faucet. Of his new superpowers. I think the answer to this, because everyone's like, how did he get his freaking, like, suit? I think the answer to this plot hole is easy when you consider that the spider bite may have simply given him another power seamstress skills on par with those of a spider spinning its own webs. This could also be spun, pun intended, to apply to how he knows how to easily produce non-organic webbing.
I think it's just a plot hole, to be honest.
I think they were just trying to get to the point, and it's just a plot hole.
They were like, I don't know where to get the suit, so let's just pretend like no one even knows. That's why I like Homecoming, because it explains how we get suits and stuff.
Yeah, and he's a smart boy, so he knows how to make webbing.
A smart boy.
With an eye.
Well, so does Andrew Garfield's. Okay. Ooh, ready for this one?
Oh, yeah.
This is a very interesting theory.
Oh, jeez.
John Walker from The Falcon and the Winter Soldier is one of the many failed sons of Ego from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Whoa.
I know this sounds obvious because Wyatt Russell, John Walker, is the son of Kurt Russell, Ego in real life. But that aside, hear me out. Okay, in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, we learned that Ego went about the universe, blah, blah, you already know. Literally made a bunch of children just so he could, and killed them all. Like, cool. No, okay, I'm not gonna go into it right now. So I think it's possible that Walker is Ego's son and, as such, inherited and improved. How do you say that?
Physiology,
which is what allowed him to exceed any other soldier who might be chosen to be Captain America, but still not entering into super soldier territory. I cannot talk. Excuse me.
That's a stretch. That's a big stretch.
Yeah.
Like, just because John Walker's like really good at training doesn't mean he's freaking Ego's son.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
I don't either.
Is that true?
Is what true?
Obviously it's true. Never mind. But like, I didn't know that the actor of John Walker was
Wyatt Russell.
Yeah.
I
don't know their names.
Okay.
Natasha Romanoff didn't die in Avengers Endgame. She's still alive and waiting on Vormir.
People are just holding up hopes that she's alive. No.
They're like, no, she's really alive, guys. Let's see.
We literally saw her dead, though. So.
I don't think Captain America ever went back to return the Soul Stone. How could he? What was he going to do? Toss it off the cliff? It's true.
I've always wondered that. Like, what did you do with the Soul Stone?
If the idea was blah, 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 blah. Someone's dead. I think Cap went back and stopped Clinton Nat when they landed on the planet. He told them what was going to happen and explained that things were to work out. Nat would have to remain on the planet as if she died. She could set her seat's return point to after the final battle so as to make sure she didn't interfere with the one ideal timeline where Thanos was defeated.
That's a lot.
Clint's grief is still real as he has basically just abandoned her on another planet and has no clue if he'll see her again.
So she's just vibing on Vormir? What is she doing?
Mm-hmm. She's having a chat with Red Skull. They're having a party.
That doesn't work.
We know that when a timeline is changed by removing an Infinity Stone, it creates a parallel one without an associated Infinity Stone. We know that returning the stone will return. Yeah, we know all this. This is explained. I know.
Hello?
So in the end, when Hulk snapped, he couldn't bring that back because she is still alive. That's a freaking stretch, honey.
Yeah, I don't get it because why would Cap be like, you have to stay on this planet? I'm like, what? Why can't I leave? And why would you even stop me dying anyway if I would just have to stay here my whole life? I don't understand.
I don't understand it.
Are you looking at other theories?
No. I'm scrolling to see if I missed anything.
Okay.
It stands to reason that stopping the Infinity Stone from being taken would accomplish the same thing, effectively eliminating the brand. Blah, blah. We know. We watched Endgame.
But really, what does he do with the Soul Stone? He just gives it back and it's like, here you go. I don't know. That's weird. That's really weird.
I really, really wish we could have seen him return the stones.
Yeah. Like, make it a longer movie. I don't care.
I want to see it happen.
Oh. Next one. Oh my gosh, we have another. Okay, I've actually seen a lot of these theories. Okay. Tony Stark didn't fully die in Avengers Endgame. Instead, he uploaded his consciousness to his own technology and is now an AI version of Tony Stark.
What is that guy?
What?
What is that guy? You know, that uploaded his conscience before he died?
What's his name? The green guy. What's his name? Okay, you guys know who we're talking about, right? He's in Winter Soldier. Why can't I remember?
He's in What If?
He's literally in Captain America.
Yeah. What?
He's a scientist guy.
Vola?
I don't know. They know who we're talking about. My brain just blanked.
He's pulling a Vola. I'm just gonna call him that from now on. I don't know if it's right, but
I don't think it is.
I got.
It's not.
Search it up.
No, people are literally killing us right now. They're like, you're not even a Marvel fan.
I promise I am.
Who's the guy in... Talk while I do this.
I call bullcrap. I don't even need to hear reasoning. I feel like these conspiracy theories, obviously, they're getting a little crazy because they're conspiracy theories.
This one did happen in the comics.
No.
The Tony uploading his I'll explain it. Arnim Zola.
Zola.
So literally close. How come that my brain? Anyway.
I was saying like Yola.
So it said, in the comics, when Iron Man died, his consciousness became an AI while his body died. Then Ironheart took his place. I believe a version of this is what's going to happen in the MCU as well. It's because when I read Ironheart comics, he was like kind of a mentor to her, but he wasn't actually alive.
What's Ironheart?
She's the girl, Riri Williams. The girl who like takes over. She's like a Peter Parker in a different.
Why doesn't Peter Parker take over?
Because he's not in that universe.
Why doesn't Morgan take over?
Because she's not in the universe. This is in the comics. Okay, anyway. So it says,
well,
at the end of Endgame, the hologram of Tony turns to face his daughter Morgan. He faces her exact position as if he knew she was there. A hologram doesn't just do that. So my theory is that Tony's consciousness was backed up into his Iron Man helmet before his death, and he remains alive as an AI similar to the comics. Well, the Morgan thing doesn't make sense to me either. Like, why did he turn exactly to where she was? Like, how?
Maybe he like recorded it, and then he's like, "You have to place Morgan like right here."
Oh my!
Like right here.
You mean you think they watched it beforehand? I don't think they did.
No. I'm seeing. Ugh, never mind. Yeah.
That's too much work. I can actually see this, but I don't think the MCU would do it.
I don't think you.
Like, I think it's a solid theory, but I don't think the MCU would, because, like, RDJ isn't with the MCU anymore. So they can't have him be, like,
just
record
sad.
things. I mean, if I
Everyone's
were...
like, they're still alive, and, like, their contract isn't.
If I was an actor, and they were like, you don't have to come and act, but can you record these little things to be, like, an AI, but whatever, I'd be like, sure, why not? Extra money, and it's not that much.
But I don't think RDJ would do that.
I know.
I mean, that'd be cool if he did.
Because his death already kind of signified an end. It's weird if he just came back. Then that death suddenly doesn't mean anything. It does, but it doesn't at the same time. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, your turn.
Drax cannot see things that do not move, and realizing this about himself gives him the invisibility idea. Anymore. My theory. Let's see. Both at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 and during the opening battle scene of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Baby Groot was getting his groove on behind Drax's back. Then when Drax looked at him, Baby Groot froze, at which point Drax appeared to no longer see him, almost like he vanished.
No.
What Drax didn't realize, however, was that the other species doesn't have this handicap, so when he tried his hilarious invisibility bit in Avengers Infinity War, he was unable to comprehend why he was so absurd to the others.
I think it was because Groot wasn't moving, so he just kind of... Right.
I need more evidence.
Yeah, I need more, please.
That... I just don't know where he got that. Like... maybe because he wasn't moving, you know? It's like, oh, he wasn't dancing, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You know?
Okay, what the heck?
What?
This is weird.
These are conspiracy theories.
I don't even know if I want to read this, because it kind of seems like a waste of time, but we'll do it anyway.
I just read Drax invisibility one.
Matt Damon wasn't some random Asgardian playing the role of Loki. He was literally Matt Damon in Thor Ragnarok. Okay.
What?
It says, Loki seems... It's like... So I think Loki went to Earth and snatched up Matt Damon for this role, as opposed to some random Asgardian. To add weight to this theory, Matt Damon actually was the god Loki in the movie Dogma. So the MCU's Loki probably would have gotten a kick out of that and chose him for that specific reason. Plus, we already know Kevin Smith exists and by extension the film Dogma in the MCU based on Stan Lee's cameo in Captain Marvel. I mean, sure, go for it. Okay,
if you wanna believe that, then you can.
It's not far-fetched, that's just so tiny compared to all these theories. So I'm like, you believe it if you want, honestly. Like, sure. Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
You can think that Loki specifically picked Matt Damon, I guess.
Well, it kind of like their reasoning, but because they know that Dogma exists in the MCU, I mean, like, sure. That kind of...
But it's not like something major. Like, like,
I know,
Matt's alive.
But like, honestly, I think this is actually kind of true because they even said that if it's proof, and then Matt Damon is obviously an actor in MCU, so that means Loki probably did come at him.
Believe what you want to do.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's like big.
The weapon Stormbreaker in Avengers Infinity War was made to break Thor, not be wielded by him. Whoa.
Oh, okay. Chill.
I'm not talking about the comics, just strictly the MCU. I believe Stormbreaker was a weapon forged for Thor, but not for Thor to wield. It was made to handle Thor if necessary. Odin knew what had happened with Hela, and the similarities to pre-Thor movie, Thor and Hela were quite similar. Vain, warmongish conquerors. Odin saw the parallels and knew what he would have to do.
It's something that movie was like, and beautiful pink shoes. Have you guys seen Barbie? Because that's what I got it off.
If Thor ever got out of hand, Odin would have the perfect tool to combat Thor, not kill him, but break him with a weapon more powerful than Mjolnir. An axe made literally to break the storm.
Mjolnir reigns supreme. Mjolnir is better than freaking Stormbreaker. Come at me right now.
Mew?
Mew Mew is way better, actually.
What's Mew Mew?
Ashley, you have to agree with me. Stormbreaker's lame.
Stormbreaker is powerful.
But it's also lame.
I mean, you can freaking summon the Bifrost.
I don't care, it's lame.
Oh, shiz, dude.
Mew Mew's better.
That one, I see your reasoning.
But also, like, okay.
Like, okay. I mean, okay.
Okay, ready for this one?
Odin's like, precautions.
Okay. Wait. But Odin wasn't alive when they made Stormbreaker.
Pre-Thor. What do you mean? Pre-Thor. Probably gave the plans.
This is kind of a little out there.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Come closer to the mic. You're far away.
No, it's not.
Okay, this one says, M'Baku became the king of Wakanda in the 5 years during the snap of in Avengers.
I mean, probably.
I had this idea for quite a while, but I noticed that M'Baku was able to run at the same pace as Captain America, Thor, and Black Panther during the charge against Thanos' army. But, like, so what? He's powerful.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, I did.
We didn't.
Okay, so they said if T'Challa and Shuri were dusted, who became the ruler of Wakanda? And they said
we don't know if Shuri dusted.
She did dust.
How do we know? Oh, yeah.
She came through the portal with her brother, who also dusted.
But maybe she was stuck there.
Because she walked through the portal. I mean, maybe she looked the same age, Ash. If she didn't dust, she would be an adult.
True.
She dusted.
True.
She's also in the same outfit she was when she dusted.
Hey, shiz. She's weird.
Okay. My theory is that M'Baku took the throne and became the Black Panther during that time.
Did his mom dust?
Mm-hmm. But because they said that he obviously was a match when he dueled with T'Challa in Black Panther. And he is the most capable person to lead Wakanda in their darkest time. And with the royal line of succession broken, I think he may have taken the throne, not out of personal reasons, but out of necessity.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think...
I see your reasons.
I see your reasons.
I see it. I see it.
Or I will feed you to my children. What is it?
Or I will feed you to my children.
Dude, that was stuck in my head because I did my ABCs with the Avengers and I had to replay that clip so many times.
The thing...
Not a word. What's he saying?
Not a number... Another word.
What?
Or I'll feed you to my children.
Okay. What is it? What is it?
The Thanos in Avengers Infinity War and in Avengers Endgame is the same Thanos.
It is the same Thanos, you idiot.
My theory is that Tony Stark's snap sent Thanos and his army back to 2014 instead of killing them.
Dude, it's the same. Oh my. Can we skip this theory? Read a different one. This is upsetting me. It's not the same Thanos, you idiot. I mean, sorry. I don't know why. That was rude. But here's the thing. It is the same Thanos because Thanos is one person. Also, I think they mean the same version of Thanos, like, you know how there's two Nebulas, like, but here's the thing why that would be wrong, because in Endgame, he acts like he was so unfamiliar with it, and he looked different. He was like, that means that my plan, like, he was confused the whole time, like, that's not going to be the same Thanos.
Captain America in Avengers Endgame proves that Vision was never worthy.
Yeah, Vision was never worthy. He's not a person, so that's why he can pick up.
For those of you who haven't seen Avengers Age of Ultron in a while, one of the standout moments of the film is Vision casually lifting Thor's hammer. Yeah, okay, we know. At the end of the film, Steve and Tony are arguing with Thor how he pulled it off. Their two theories are that, one, as a machine, Vision doesn't count as a living being and can lift the hammer like an elevator could lift it. Or two, Vision's a genuinely pure soul who, as being on the side of life, is worthy of protecting the human race.
No.
Avengers Endgame kind of implies that the machine theory was the right one all along, and only Thor and Thief. Thor and Thief. Oh my. Thor and Steve are truly worthy. But unlike Vision, he can actually summon lightning and use that as part of one of his attacks. We never saw Vision's, like, maybe he
yeah, so why are they like, it proves it wrong? Like, more than two people can hold Mjolnir. Okay, here's why. He's a synthezoid, so that's why he can't pick a Mjolnir. Also, the elevator theory, I want to see that.
Thor's power is lightning. It's not being able to lift the hammer. When Thor uses his powers, the hammer works as a conduit for that. He doesn't get the lightning from the hammer itself. And Thor Ragnarok establishes that the lightning is the power of Thor, and the lightning is what Steve can use, whereas Vision can't. We don't know that.
Yeah, we never saw that.
Vision never tried.
Yeah, he just picked it up, and so it was like, oh, someone lowered it, and he just was giving the hammer.
So your theory is invalid.
We're just like, we're actually the CEOs of Marvel, so we prove it wrong.
Get out.
I'm just kidding. If you believe in that, you do you, but we gave our reasons why we think it's wrong. So.
Say wrong.
Anyway, this one says, Thanos adopted Gamora in Avengers Infinity War, specifically to sacrifice her for the Soul Stone, but when he grew too attached, he adopted Nebula, planning for Nebula to be sacrificed by Gamora instead. That's not bad.
Wait, what?
Okay, so basically, he adopted Gamora with the intent to get the Soul Stone, but he grew too attached to her, so he's like, I need to get someone else and grab Nebula instead.
And then he freaking threw her off the cliff anyway.
I know, I was like, wait,
if you loved us so much.
Where was Nebula when he had Gamora again? She was with the Guardians. No, she was plugged into that thing.
Yeah. And then she escaped, and then she went to Titan.
So literally, Thanos, why couldn't had you taken Nebula off that thing?
She has the memory of where to go.
Yeah. So actually, this theory might be wrong.
Just make Gamora tell you. Bring Nebula, go there and sacrifice her. Sorry, Nebula.
I love Nebula. But here's the thing. That's why this theory could be wrong. I actually believed for a minute. But then again, if he had Nebula right there, why wouldn't he just take Nebula instead since he was too attached to Gamora?
So, I don't think that's right. Because honestly, I think Thanos is just ruthless. And even if he loved Gamora, he'd sacrifice her anyway.
Also, I mean, there's another thing this theory could be right. Because maybe he was actually, like, planning on Gamora being on his side for long. So maybe if Gamora was still on his side, then he would have sacrificed Nebula instead. But that's like you betrayed him.
So it's like, so yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, this theory could be right. Okay, it says, my theory is that he adopted Nebula and planned. This is literally what you just said.
Okay. We don't need more.
Okay. This is why he constantly pit the two against each other in combat to be absolutely certain that Gamora would always be the victor. Every time that Nebula lost, he would replace a part of her body with cybernetics, not to make her stronger, but the opposite, making sure she would always be at a handicap against her sister. Oh my gosh, this is getting deep. This remained his plan until he realized Gamora turned on him and he had to dispose of her. This would also explain why Nebula seemed to know the price of the Soul Stone, but not Gamora. In Infinity War, Nebula commented that Thanos returned from Vormir with a Soul Stone, but not Gamora, and instantly knew her sister was dead. Okay, this is actually making sense.
Whoever made this, good job.
I actually believe that one. I think that's
You
right.
have your evidence. It's actually possible. I'm proud of you.
I like it.
Limo Luke. And finally,
this isn't our last conspiracy theory. I'm going to Google more.
well, yeah, it's just like this very meta theory concerning Doctor Strange and Avengers Infinity War. Every single fan theory that was posted online before Avengers Endgame was released of many of the possible features Doctor Strange saw in Avengers Infinity War, so they're all correct. Oh my gosh.
All of them could be correct, but they didn't follow the sacred timeline.
Why'd you have to do that?
Wait, so they have more theories?
No. They're just saying you're not correct. Obviously, ding dong.
Okay, that was dumb. I'm going to look up more.
Really dumb. That's weird. Ew, what is that?
Sure. It's a noodle? I don't know.
What the fudge do you have a noodle in your room?
Oh my gosh, shut up. I don't know. Shawty's like a melody in mine. Okay, it's my turn.
I should get another turn.
Well, you do get another turn after this. That's how turns work.
Sure.
Okay. It says, this one is just called Daily Bugle in Iron Man 3. But here's explanation.
Okay.
In a scene in Iron Man 3, he is surrounded by at least a dozen reporters wanting to ask him questions, and he gives his address to one of them. So smart. What a genius. He then smashes his phone. So the theory from one of the fans is that after the video went viral, the reporter was probably contacted by some news agency, which later became the Daily Bugle. It is the same news channel in Spider-Man Far From Home that glorifies Mysterio. What? You didn't even give any more proof?
Well, you know the Daily Bugle was in Spider-Man Far From Home because it literally showed it. And Jane Jonah Jameson.
Well, in Iron Man 3, they're saying that it later became the Daily Bugle. It was a small agency at the time.
Well, I don't know, dude.
I don't know either. I'm not following this one.
I don't get where you're coming from.
Okay, this one I don't see it because, okay, I saw the title list, but not anything else of the one you're reading. But here's the thing. This isn't a wild theory. I looked up conspiracy theories, and the website said the wildest MCU conspiracy theories. This is not wild because a lot of fans actually believe this one. Read it. It's right there.
Thanos corrupted Loki in the Avengers, and why did they show this weird toy version of him?
No.
This is one of the most wild Marvel
No, it's not. Lots of people believe this.
It only adds up.
Literally everyone believes this.
Mm-hmm. So it says that Thanos purposely corrupted Loki by giving him the scepter. He knows about Loki's thoughts about Asgard and his brother. He uses that and tempts him with war against the two. Thanos knows that he will most likely lose the Space and Mind Stone, yet he sends him to create a rift in their family so that the strongest Guardian army that protects not a will be off protecting their own kingdom. Yay. I don't know why I said that. Weird. He knows that the Infinity Stones won't be of any use to him unless he has the weapon to wield their power. Remember how Eitri says that such a Thor in Avengers Infinity War that Asgard was supposed to protect us? Yes.
I do remember that. Thank you.
Yes.
Here's why this theory could be wrong, though.
I saw the title of the next one.
True. Because in Loki, the TV show, he isn't corrupted. He isn't corrupted when they take him. So that means Thanos corrupted him. Well, if you think about it, because what do you mean? In what way did he corrupt him?
I was just seeing theories where the Mind Stone is affecting him.
The one in the scepter? So when he holds the scepter?
Yeah, since it's the Mind Stone, it's affecting his
Okay. But he doesn't hold the scepter the whole movie, does he?
But it's maybe it's a long-term effects. And then in Loki, when he actually gets away from it, his mind.
That's true, because in Loki, he was kind of tearing up, and he's like, I don't enjoy killing people. But then again, I don't know what to believe. Loki, I obviously believe that. But here's the thing. I don't know whether to believe if Thanos corrupted him or if he did it on his own because he was just, I don't know. I have no idea. But it kind of makes sense because when he said that in Loki, when he was like, I don't enjoy killing people, I automatically thought the part where he comes to Earth and is literally like stabbing the eye out of that person. I was like,
what?
You looked so happy when you were doing it.
Even Mobius points out, he's like, look at that smile.
Yeah. Like,
he's like, but it's all part of the impression.
Yeah, so was he doing it for that, or did Thanos really corrupt him? Because, like, his smile was like, are you sure?
Like, yay.
Like, yeah, I'm so happy.
It's like the eye, he's like,
oh my gosh.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know, bro.
I
don't know. Should we move on? Do you have any more thoughts? Dude, I feel like we're so smart. Like, this episode, we've been, like...
I'm
we're
usually an
so
idiot on
good.
this podcast. Not even know Palpatine's names, right?
You're like, oh my gosh. So I'm not reading that one. I'm gonna read this one. Wait, no, I'm not reading that one. Oh my goodness. These are all theories we've already read, so I'm gonna find a different one. Wait, did I just read that one or did you? Oh, you read the Loki one.
Yeah, I did. With the weird toy Loki.
I can't, girl.
I want to rewatch WandaVision.
You know what I want to rewatch? Darn it, what was it? Something popped in my head. I was like, I want to rewatch that. What was it? What were we talking about?
Loki?
No, I think it was something else.
Avengers? What?
No.
Avengers.
1 second, I need to find conspiracy theories.
I need to find conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories. I'm sorry, peeps, but half of these, I'm like, where did you get it? Like,
this one says 9 crazy fan theories that may be true, so maybe they're a little more realistic.
Okay. Okay. Mom and Dad listening, we're like,
okay. This one isn't technically a theory because it kind of like says it. Anyway, I'll just talk. It says Jane Foster will take over as Thor. But then that's kind of confirmed. Yes.
That's not a theory. It's confirmed.
Anyway,
so like evidence is I literally saw the video where it was confirmed. Good job.
Wait, do I have to read this?
No.
Okay.
It's not a conspiracy theory. It's not even a theory.
Do you want to hear this one? Okay, this one kind of...
Okay, let's go.
It says audiences will see Avengers versus X-Men.
Whoa.
Though the properties are still up in the air, the X-Men may be going to start appearing in what is this grammar? Appearing in MCU soon. After so long, characters like Spider-Man have finally found their way into the MCU, and the Fantastic Four are on their way. Dude, I'm so hyped for that because the other Fantastic Four movies are trash. So... Anyway, fans are looking forward to characters like Wolverine and Deadpool finally making their appearances in the MCU. Still, more are speculating that the team will be introduced in a big way. If the MCU were to bring the X-Men in with a bang, it makes sense to have them clashing with the main team on the MCU Avengers.
They had their chance in WandaVision.
I know, they blew it. So frick. That was a good chance, too.
That was a perfect chance. Neither Sam nor Bucky is the next Captain America.
Neither Sam nor Bucky. Neither.
Neither Sam nor Bucky is the next Captain America.
Right. No, that's true. No one's gonna be Captain America. What does it say?
I don't know how to say that. Zogchitil Gomez, who recently played Don Schnaffer. Who's
that?
Don Schaffer.
Who is that?
I don't know. In the Babysitter's Club? Has been cast as America Chavez. Where are you going with this?
I'm so confused.
When she appears in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, America Chavez, also known as Miss America. Who is this? will officially be making her live-action introduction to the MCU.
When? Where?
With the Disney Plus show The Falcon and the Winter Soldier coming out soon, fans speculate whether or not it's confirmed. I'm sorry, but this is before.
Yeah. Read a different one. I think my lightsaber died. Or maybe just shut off.
The Fantastic Four will bring Galactus to the MCU. Maybe.
Everyone wants Galactus to come. I'm like, he is so strong, guys. I don't think
scary.
he can come. I don't think he can come. He's too strong.
It's like when, you know what if when like Vision's whole head? Imagine like 4 times the size.
Yeah, I'm like, that's
way too strong, bro. Galactus is one of the Marvel Universe's biggest villains, no matter what format the story takes, be it in novels, television, or comics. Galactus is a compelling figure who pops up often in huge, catastrophic ways. With the recent announcement that there will be a Fantastic Four movie entering the MCU soon, fans think this will introduce Galactus into the franchise. With Thanos gone, the franchise needs a new big bad, and Galactus is the next logical step with too many fans.
What do you mean? You don't need another big bad.
We don't need that again. Okay, we already lost how many superheroes to Thanos? I don't think we don't need Thanos times 4.
And
times
Loki was a big bad, but that didn't last very long.
I don't know why the chicken songs are winning.
Doctor Strange is going to travel to other Marvel properties. I don't know. One sec. Okay. So it says, because the title of the new movie is being called Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, they speculate that he'll be going to different Marvel universes, like the multiple universes in the Marvel comics. Like, no dip, Sherlock, that's what the title is.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, do I have to read that? Okay, this one's gonna make you mad.
Let's go.
Captain Marvel is the new leader of the Avengers.
A bullcrap.
When the Avengers were first formed in the MCU, they consisted of 6 members. Captain America, and we already know who they are.
Thank you. We've seen the movies. We literally, thank you.
While Cap and Iron Man were originally considered the leaders, they are no longer on the team. Yeah. No dip. Thank you for reminding me of their disappearance. I'm not gonna call it death.
Disappearance!
The Hulk is still present, but Thor has left. Hawkeye is a wild card, and the Black Widow, like Iron Man, has passed away.
Hawkeye's a wild card?
Mainly, like, he's not really in it, kind of.
And
wild card means, like, you don't know what's going on with him.
And what was after Hawkeye?
Black Widow passed away, as well as Iron Man.
So, literally, the only ones left is Hawkeye and Hulk?
Thor's technically left, but he's not really with the Avengers. As the Hulk doesn't tend to want to be the head of the team, with no natural leader left, fans think that Captain Marvel would best fill the space left behind. While she isn't an original team member, she's mighty and a natural-born leader, and Brie Larson is definitely willing to stick around the MCU for a while.
Obviously. She literally only joined.
She just joined. She's like, I actually kind of want to stay a little longer. People are like, what?
Oh my gosh, you've only been in the MCU for 3 years?
For 2 movies? For 2 movies, and you want to stay longer? You want to stay? Like, for more movies?
1? No. That's all I have to say for myself.
She even said in Endgame she has way more plans to deal with, and she's not going to stick around on Earth and help superheroes who are already there while planets don't have superheroes like them.
I'm sorry. No.
That's not going to happen.
All things no. Just no.
I don't like Captain Marvel. And I don't think she's going to be leader because she doesn't want to. She wants to go help other people.
She doesn't want to be on a team because
she hates the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
She'll help them.
She thinks she's bigger than them.
I think she'll help them, but she's not going to be the leader.
Yeah. Like, you know what, Captain Marvel? We're helping too. We don't really care.
Okay. Shang-Chi spoiler coming up right now. It won't last long. We're just talking about the post-credit scene. So please skip now. Okay, so in the post-credit scene,
they're like trying to skip in the hair. Like,
I know, that's why I paused. I was like, in the post-credit scene when they're gone by now, when Hulk and Captain Marvel are talking to Shang-Chi, I was like, they both seemed like leaders, but Captain Marvel was kind of being more like, she was blah 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 blah, and she's like, I gotta go, and Hulk was just like, welcome to the circus, and left. I was like, you should be the leader. You are the leader. Hulk is the leader.
Hulk is the leader. Captain Marvel, You don't belong. You're not an Avenger. Get away.
But Omar's their theory is kind of making sense because why would Captain Marvel be there? No.
Okay, moving on.
No. Yeah. Okay, we're done talking about the post-credit scene if you're here. Yes. But that's all the theories we have. I think we should end it.
We're ending the podcast.
Forever. We're never coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding.
This is our goodbye episode. Bye. Thanks for listening, guys.
We'll be back with a good episode next week.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it.
It's a good one.
It's gonna be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Ciao.